Hey guys, what's up? It's MEGADAN29. I wanted to do a little Contra 3 on hard mode to do like a little walkthrough for people like G-Men and Matthew Guzman. I know that you were asking me how to beat this, and I didn't do a very good job. Part of the reason is this. I tried doing it on the Contra collection, and I did it with this controller right here, which is a Pro controller for the Switch. A lot harder to do than using this. I am now playing on an SNES Classic and playing Contra 3. This is the first thing I do. Make sure that if you're going to try to beat this game on hard mode, that you are using a 100% controller that you are comfortable with. If there's any doubts in your controller at all, I would switch it. Preferably you want to play on, authentic, play on a tube TV to have the best results, in my opinion. It's what it was made for. But if you don't, I have to use SNES Classic right now due to technical difficulties. So I'm just trying to show you what to do there. So first and foremost, your controller. I would say get a Super Nintendo controller or one of those USBs that is a Super Nintendo controller. So first and foremost, on the first level, what I discovered happened to me is I actually like using the pea shooter at the beginning. The regular old machine gun, I don't like upgrading at all till later. This weapon, to me, kills these red guys who are the problem. Kills them quicker than everything else for the most part. And you can shoot the most of it. So your big problem are people like that right there. That sniper. And you got another one coming up here on the ground. And they're not even able to get a bullet out when you're using the machine gun. So machine gun works well right here. You have plenty of time to upgrade later. And that is what I do, which is what you'll see. I like to get the cluster and the laser. That is my favorite duo. Keep in mind too, as I'm going through this walkthrough, is I am not at all perfect at this game. You are going to see deaths. I am not a speedrunner where I do things just a ridiculously great way. I know they could just, crap all over this game and stuff. I still die. I still lose continues sometimes. I definitely do not 1cc every single time I play this. So I will try my best to do that right now. I just really wanted to get something out for Matthew and G-Men because I just didn't do a good job the other night trying to give you guys the ammo to succeed on this. So one key thing you're going to be doing now that I have my favorite duo, which is the cluster and the laser, is think of both weapons up there as both hands, okay? Your guy essentially, it doesn't always look like it, but he's got two guns in his hands. That's what it's supposed to be. So what you're supposed to do is you change weapons with X, you shoot with Y. So what I like to do is I like to press them both at the same time, which allows both guns to be shooting, which does essentially double the damage depending on the combination of weapon you have. If you have flamethrower, things like that doesn't work so well. Even with spread doesn't work so well. Homing doesn't work so well. But with these two, or laser, cluster, all that, it works very, very well. Some people like cluster, and here I'll show you the first time when this comes into play. I'm just stomping on those buttons, and I kill him before he even gets to me, before he can even back up. So another thing is, in Contra, that you need to understand. There is no time in Contra, just like the other ones. So always take your time as you're dodging things. Understand that there's no time limit. You don't need to hurry. You don't need to get yourself in bad spots. So if you're dealing with platforming, like right here, take your time. Wait till you have your opening and then go. There's no sense in wasting live on something really stupid. So here you just take your time, make your way through it here. No need to rush at all. We take our time and be safe. We have our combination that we want, so we don't need to worry about getting any drops. Another thing is, you know what, that I'll explain in just a second here as we approach the first boss, is we're going to get a lot of these things, these bombs. Now, these bombs, when you die, you should know that it goes down to 1. So what's the sense in having all the bombs? Are they really that important? Not really. Which means that you should try to use them regularly, because if you're like me, you will die and you're going to lose them anyways. So you might as well just get in the knack of using your bombs on a regular basis. So right here on the first boss, I'm going to throw some bombs, but I'm also going to watch out for his heart, because on hard mode, his heart actually shoots bullets. That's one of the key things. That is the key thing you need to worry about. His gun on his heart. Stay back. You're going to be hitting both buttons like I've been saying, so that you can do double the damage. And when he launches his face out, you'll be farther back. When he has the different insects that come out of him, that's why you use the bombs. And that is how you'll beat him. If he's going to do that beam that goes down the center, you're going to want to, in my opinion, be up on the top. Because if you're on the bottom, he is going to continue to shoot bullets out of his heart. And then you can't jump up to dodge. You're screwed. You're going to take a death. So if you do see that, you want to get up immediately and then just dodge bullets from there on out. So I'm going to be quiet here real quick. I'm going to play this and beat it. And then we'll talk about it. We'll talk about what happened. It's exactly why you use your bombs. See that? It's exactly why I use my bombs. Because I used 2 of them, it just went down to 1. I ended up getting hit by a bullet. So that's a good example. Me, so far, I am going to take deaths in this game. That is what's going to happen. But the good thing about this game is they give you lives on a regular basis. You're going to get extra lives. So that's the good thing. I like to spawn here. So there are going to be deaths, but I'm going to give you just the way that I beat the game. That is what I'm going to do. So it's not going to be, like I said, the most perfect thing in the world. I'm not going to give you some crazy no death run or anything like that, because I haven't done that yet. So I am just trying to help you out the best I can. So anybody who's watching this that has just, crapped all over this game at this point, bear with me and understand that I just, I'm doing it the way that I do it. Like I said, speedrunners are going to make me look terrible right now. Okay, there we go. There's an extra life right there. So one thing to keep in mind is right now. Now this portal is not going to open up unless I turn around. So now I have an invincibility right now, so I can go ahead and I can turn around and I can shoot back at him and hopefully finish him off. Let's see what happens. Nope. So there you need to watch out. So usually I have cluster, and on cluster you shoot it on there and cluster blows up after the fact, okay? So then you can just go ahead and do that. So right now I'm probably going to go ahead and I'm going to use a bomb. I'm going to turn around and use a bomb and it'll kill it. So there we go. And there you go. Let's see what he drops. Another laser. We will definitely take double lasers. Double lasers, double clusters. I will take it. But I like to have the cluster and the... So he's only coming out when I put my weapon away. Notice that. On hard mode, that's what they do. On normal, they just come out no matter what. Cluster. We'll go ahead and snag that, because this is my favorite combination. So on this boss, I like to take out his gun first. I like to walk back the whole time. I'm going to be hitting my X and my Y double to do double damage. And after his gun blows up, he starts to spin. I need to do kind of a 180. I need to back up kind of like a car going out of a driveway. That's what I need to do every single time, because he's going to come charging at me. And then when you blow up, do enough damage to him, he wants to come from the ceiling. All you need to do is keep backing up at all times. Do not stop. So let's see how that goes. Like I said, once again, I'm going to try to be quiet so I can give you hopefully the best results here. There we go. His gun is still there. Gun is still there. Gun is dead. So now we need to do the backing out of the driveway. See? Gonna kill these little circle guns. And backing out of the driveway. Watch out for them. They shoot bullets. Backing out of the driveway. Don't lose sight of them or that could be bad. Backing out of the driveway. Nope. Backing out. just keep doing that. Just rinse and repeat. Backing out of driveway. All the guns are dead, so now we'll go for the head. The red thing. Like I said, we're doing double damage right now, so we want to really get a good shot on him. A little close to. Alright, back up. Back up. Just going to do nothing but back up. Just never stop backing up. There you go. The cluster really helps on him. The cluster's probably the best thing to use on that boss. Good old Contra always gives you a big old explosion to make you feel good every time you beat a boss. Alright, now the third level, we're going to go ahead and we're going to switch to cluster. And here's another one where you're going to have to watch out for snipers. Like on the first level, how we use the pea shooter. If you have the pea shooter here, it will work well. But you notice how there was a sniper right where I'm standing right now. I was already jumping in the air. My cluster was already blowing up. So I knew he was there. You're going to have to kind of memorize that. It's going to be 2 guys up on the top here coming up, and then there's 1 guy on the bottom. That's what it's going to be. And this game is going to take memorization. You're not just going to beat this without knowing what's coming up. So you have another sniper right here. There he goes. And then you're going to have another sniper here at the bottom. Like I said, take your time. Kill the enemies. There you go. There was the guy on the bottom. Now these guys will grab you. You just keep jumping. If you jump past them like that, see, then they don't grab you. If they do drag you up on top of the ceiling of the screen, it will kill you. Okay, here I like to sit outside. Usually I play really defensive, and I don't even get on this twirly thing, but I will because you just got to be safe. Go to the very edge of the little twirly thing. I will show you. Go to the very edge of it. There you go. And then you'll be okay. You'll be safe when it's spinning. You just need to watch out for the drill. But then you need to learn to jump off. It's going to be dead here in a second. There you go. You just need to calm down and make sure that when it goes around that you jump off. And we got an extra life. Like I told you, you get a lot of them. We have cluster and laser, so we don't need anything. And we're coming up to a very tough boss. A boss that really ruined a lot of gameplays for me. This guy. So what you need to do right here is the easy part. Stay up to the top leg right here. Stay with the top leg and shoot your cluster because your cluster is going to destroy those missiles. And then you need to keep on following this top foot. Keep following it. Just keep going because then it makes that bottom missile a non-factor. It's not even a factor if you stay with it. If you try to go in between, you can definitely get hit, man, because sometimes he shoots those missiles, depending on where you're at, very close together. So you see how they're spreading out? You want them to spread out like that. It obviously makes a bigger hole for you to easily fit into. You don't want to cut it close here, any stupid deaths, because the real challenge with this guy is coming up. Now I'll do my best to explain this one too. This was a stop sign for me a lot. Alright. So, what happens here is there's spikes on the top, spikes on the bottom. I like to go all the way to the spikes up on top. And what I like to do is you are going to be double shooting here. But what you want him to do is you want to go all the way up and you want him to be lining up with you. And when you think he's going to charge at you, pretty much whether he charges at you or he fakes it, you're going to want to hit down, and jump. So down and B is what you're going to want to hit. Down and B, and that is going to actually cause you to drop for real, like you're falling. And then you want to quickly hit like right to grasp back onto the wall. And then you want to point up at him and shoot him. Because what he's going to do is he's going to smash his drills on the side there, and then he's going to drag them. I think on normal he just smashes his drills and he goes back. So on hard, he drags them. So you need to be quite a bit away from them. And with the laser and cluster combination, you're going to be able to do a ton of damage, which is key. You need to kill this guy as quickly as you can. The longer this fight goes on, the worse it can be, man. You need to go. So we will try our best here. This is something I'm going to have to get quiet for. This guy gave me a lot of game overs. You are going to probably die here a lot on your playthroughs. So you just need to try to match what I do if I do it successfully here. and do the best you can and don't get discouraged. So here we go. I jumped! How'd that happen? How'd that happen? I don't know how that happened, guys. I don't think I hit that, but I must have hit B. Yep. I must have hit B to jump accidentally. So, that's okay. Like I said, guys, deaths are going to happen. One death on that guy, that's not bad. It's not that bad. I have, by all means, not mastered this game. So, you have 3 snipers that are coming up right here. What I like to do is easily take care of them with a bomb, because I don't need my bomb anyways. So I'll show you. Climb up here, use your bomb, and it kills them. That is the easiest thing to do. Here's going to be a laser, I think. So we will double laser it up, for sure. Alright, so on this boss, when he's shooting his bombs, you are going to double shoot here. Stay all the way to the left, he cannot hit you. And then guys are the Falcon guys are gonna come launching out of here. You just need to be careful of them. But you should be able to have plenty of time. You take your time, you shoot at him. But he doesn't have a lot of life. Here's a key thing right here to make this part less hectic. Is you want to get this barrier that's going to be flying by you. Do not miss this. Do not miss that. Because you have this guy, and missiles. And now it makes it very easily. There you go. Definitely want that part to be easy. We have double missiles, so we're not, or double lasers, so we're not too worried about that. Right there with those guys. You just got to kill these guns pretty quickly, and if you have this kind of weapon, it's pretty easy. Lasers are good in this game, man. That's for sure. You just got to watch for the bullets, man. Just don't do nothing stupid. They don't shoot too fast. Nothing too difficult. Just line them up, take them down. There you go. And there you go. Jump over here to this boss. We're going to go to the final boss of this level. This is a homing. You do not want that. Yep, that's a homing. Do not want that. Okay, so for this boss, you're going to want to focus on the one that's climbing on the ceiling first, which is like the reddish tan one. Orange, whatever color it kind of is. You'll see. But there's a blue one and an orangish one. So shoot at the orange one and make sure you try to keep your distance because you don't want him to put you up against the wall. You want to keep your distance. So if he's starting to jump over to your side, try to cross him. Don't let him jump up and be hanging onto the ceiling about to take his gun out, and then you're up against the wall because you're going to die then. So hopefully that doesn't happen. Let's see. Oh, he bounced that way. That's where we want him. So then we back up. He's going to shoot a trio there. That's fine. He's dead. So now he can't hit us. So we're double shooting to kill this guy. We're taking our time. They can't reach us. No big deal. We take our time. They're dead. Here comes this guy. Now this guy's a little bit different, man. You do the first part the same way. He's going to shoot the little lasers out of his eyes, and you just got to move around. And the best thing I can do is just do this and then explain it to you. The biggest thing about this boss is the fire that he goes around with. It's way quicker on hard mode. Way quicker. So stop shooting at him and just get around. Don't worry about doing any damage to him. I will show you when to do damage to him. There's 2 key times, and it's easy. But if you fuck around during that spiral flame, you're fucked. He's going to get you every single time. So let me show you what to do here, and then I'll maybe explain it more afterwards. So you do a bunch of damage here. Alright. Here you can shoot a couple times. But right when that starts, you gotta go. Gotta go. Look how close that comes. See that? Alright, then he throws the bombs. You can do some damage right there. Dodge the bombs. No worries. And rinse and repeat. We're going to start doing damage again. Okay. Shoot him a couple times. I just like to shoot him once right there. You want to stay with the flames. Gotta hurry. Gotta hurry. Look how close that comes, man. You gotta hurry. Bombs blow up right there. No biggie. There you go. So the main thing is just those flames, man. You gotta go. You can't be fucking around at that part. A lot of people like to try to get shots in. On hard mode, as soon as you try to get a shot in right there, you're dead. As soon as you try to get a shot in. So do not do that. So here we go. Stage 4. I like to stay all the way to the left here, and you look for these blue grenades from these guys. And all you gotta do is just jump. But I have lasers, so I should be doing some damage here. But basically, the guys with the machine guns, they kill you if you move up. If you stay back, you're good. So you just want to be looking for the grenades. And when you do the grenades, you just got to jump. That's it. See? That's all you got to do. Here, you stay back, and you're going to kill this thing. You want to kind of watch for bullets, man. Because sometimes they'll fly close to you here, and you're going to have to dodge a bullet or two. Like that. But pretty much that's it. This part's pretty easy. Now comes the gunship. Okay, here I like to just dodge. Ooh, I don't want that. Yep. There's that. That I'll take. I like to use that on this. On this. These guns will shoot quick too, so you gotta hurry. Right here, this swirly thing. Wait, go. So after it like pulsates and it comes open once, and then when it pulsates and it closes again, that's when you want to go past. Now here, I usually use bombs on this next part. But if you don't have bombs, use your flamethrower by far. If you die, use a bomb. But kill the red guys. Stay in the middle. Don't let them get you. Because if you go to one of the sides, they'll pretty much drop out of those holes, and they'll just drop right on top of you. So stay in the middle. Stay in the middle. Here, you want to continue just to dodge. And there's going to be another laser. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to snag that laser. You can kill those, but I just dodge them like that. Alright. Here's where you want to take this out. You got to shoot it right where at that like connection. Right at that little red connection. You'll see where my bullets are not going through, and that's where you want to do that. Otherwise, that shoots a big-ass laser beam out. You got to watch out for that, man. I'll fuck your ass up. Alright, this guy, you just shoot with the lasers. And I'm double shooting, guys. I'm using that strategy I told you. See how I'm shooting 2 lasers? That's huge. You know, that's a lot of damage. See that? That's a lot of damage. And for this boss, we're going to keep that. We're not going to get anything else, because I'm going to show you why. The laser is really important on this. So here you got this little mini boss guy. This guy's pretty simple, man. He doesn't change from normal on hard. He doesn't change. If he comes up like that, you jump. That's it. Otherwise, you just aim down, try to get shots in on him. He doesn't have much life. He'll just swing sometimes. Sometimes he'll come up. There, jump. Yep. If he comes up and looks at you, just jump. Alright, here we go. Here comes the fun part. You stay on this, and you got to take out these guns first. And after the guns, it's pretty much easy. So, I like to try to stay on these top 2. And I don't like to do that. So, I just screwed up, and I jumped a little early, and I jumped early again. Okay. So, I'm not fighting good. So, what I'm going to have to do, so what I'm going to have to do is use my bomb first and foremost. Oh, goodness. I thought I was going to grab that. So, I am doing god-awful. And what you're going to want to do is stay up on top here. I stay at the top too, like I was saying. But you want to wait longer to jump. I was jumping way too quick, guys. Way too fucking quick. Okay, so I killed the middle one. Or top one. So now getting shots in the bomb. If you die, then try to use the grenades. Or the bombs. Try to use those, because that's going to help you a lot. And he just kind of shoots at the same pace every time. So you're just going to get your shots in at him, shoot diagonal. This is something that I can tell you right now with the Switch controller. This would be really rough. This is also, guys, another boss that gave me tons of game overs. Okay? You got to figure this guy out. This is easily one of the hardest bosses in the game. For sure. Because this ain't even the end of it after you kill that. There you go. So once again, you're going to stay on the top 2, the most that you can. But what you have to do is you got to look out for not only that thing shooting at you, but you have to look out for the missile actually running into the fucking ship. So that's what I'm looking at right now. I'm looking at my missile, and I'm looking at where that shit is shooting outside the ship. And obviously I don't want to be on the one he's getting me with. So there you go. And you can die there at the end too. So make sure that if one's shooting at you and you can fall, you can die right there. So that could have went a lot better. Also could have went a lot worse. We didn't lose a continue yet. We got 2 extra lives. We've got a bunch of points at that part. And it's tough, guys. It's tough. It's not an easy boss whatsoever. So here, I like to start up here. And we're going to have 2 machine guns. So it's going to be a little bit harder than usual, dude. The red guys shoot. The, fuck. Uh-oh. This ain't good at all. Well, I just did some crazy dodging right there. Otherwise, that would have been way worse. So, the pea shooter, or the machine gun, does shitty damage. I'm going to tell you that right now. So, if you get anything else, pretty much, I would use it, except for homing missiles. Homing missiles don't do shit, dude. They home in on them, but they are so weak that I've actually tried it before on this stage. I would not recommend it whatsoever. Man, these are doing kind of crappy damage too. Alright, so we got the laser. That's what we want. I never like to take those bridges. Those bridges blow up. I never, ever walk on the bridges. There is probably people that know how to do it, and it's perfectly fine. I don't like to do it, man. That shit kills me every fucking time. If I get through it, it's like I get lucky. So, alright. Let me try to explain this now. I'll explain this the best I fucking can. Okay. So, on hard, on hard mode, this level is rough, first of all. Let me just start out by saying that. Second of all, when you get on spinny things on hard, you spin ridiculously fast. Just the way it is. So, what you have to do is, on normal, you hit your shoulder button to spin once. On normal, you don't spin as fast on those circles, so you just got to hit it once at the right time, and that'll line you up with something. On hard, you have to hit it twice. So you got to go 1, 2, and hold it. And that'll be where you stop. And if you're not lined up, you can let go of it and hit it again, and then try again, and it keeps doing it. It's almost like it spins you faster. That's basically what it is. It's really weird. You're definitely going to need to use it here, because on the second phase of the boss, he is going to frickin' spin like crazy, dude. And you have to quickly line up your laser. The laser, to me, is the best thing to use on this boss. The laser kills him so fast. So we'll see how that goes here. And I'm going to show you how to line up with it. It'll kill the thing coming out of him, and hopefully we'll do it. We don't have a bomb. Usually I have a bomb on this. So using a bomb, if you have it, helps a lot. If you have a bomb, just use it, man, as soon as that eye opens. So here we go. Okay. Starting to spin. So we're going to try to line up, and I ran into it. This is rough, guys. It's not easy by any means. Yep, got an extra life, but we had a death. It's not easy, guys. You gotta quickly hit the bumpers and you'll stop. Did you see how I kept spinning through some of that? It's because you gotta quickly hit it. I did not know that for a while, and Jermison's actually the one that told me that, and that was a ton of help. So here we go. Last stage. This gets crazy, dude. Okay, so against the little monsters here, I like to use the running ones. They get all over the place. You have to use your best Contra skills to dodge them like crazy. I'm going to use the pea shooter. First of all, because I don't want to lose my laser. We might lose a continue here. But this first boss, when he's letting guys out of his mouth, you do not want to let those guys out. You want to kill them as soon as possible. As soon as you start getting overwhelmed, you're screwed. You can't do anything. So let me try to do this the best I can. There are some drops. And I don't remember exactly what drops they are. There's a bomb that's huge. Okay, there we go. We'll use that. We'll use the bomb because we gotta kill him, dude. But this is the kind of stuff I'm talking about, dude. Oh man, dude. Oh, we're getting overwhelmed. Yep, we're getting overwhelmed. Well, all we can do is pray now. This is tough when you don't have cluster. Yep. Cluster is the best here. So we're gonna use laser, man. Yep, we gotta kill him. So it's just rough, guys. It's rough. You gotta have the stuff there, man. Use cluster on the mouths. Let me tell you guys, the mouths on this game, those things, they get out of fucking control. So here we're gonna wait for that to disappear. We do not want homing. Get free points here for a second, but wait till that's gone. You do not want that shit, dude. Oh my god, dude. These guys are just super crazy, guys. It's super crazy. All I can tell you is, like I said, use your best fucking Contra skills that you can. That's all you can do, man. Here, I like to take out the bottom. See, as soon as you take out the bottom, then you want to take out this top. And you can't. So, I lost a continue. But that's okay, because that is a checkpoint. So that's good. So we made it to the last checkpoint of the game before losing that. So now what you want to do is you want to grab spread. We're going to use our bomb, and we want to kill that bottom pod as fast as we can. So like I told you guys, I can 1cc this game. I have it on my channel. It's not easy, man. This is easily the hardest Contra, in my opinion, on hard mode. It's nothing even compares. I know death run Contras all the time. So here we go. We're going to get up close, and you know what? We're not going to use spread. We're going to use the pea shooter, because I think the pea shooter actually does more damage on one thing. So we're going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to try to kill this thing as fast as possible. Yep. And that's good. Okay, now we want to try to kill this thing. And I think, yep, I use spread for this. And this is once again, man, this is pure Contra skills. You're going to need them, dude. It's just what you're going to have to do, man. And you can get overwhelmed because spread is not that fucking strong on this game. So now I got him. I got to kill this thing. I'm just going to watch out for the guys above me. Yep, I killed that one. So now I'm going to take spread back out. And I'm just going to make sure that one guy's at bay. That one pod. And I'm just going to slowly destroy this guy. The main boss, the heart. And then I should be able to get past it. And then we'll face the Super C boss. This is the last boss from the first one. And look how much life the boss has. Okay, so here there's going to be a bomb, and there's going to be a laser. Got to protect this laser. We got to keep it. So you got to jump here. He does the same. He's pretty much the same, except for he shoots that laser out of his mouth quick. See how fast that was? He's rushing at me. He'll either rush at you or he'll go down underground. Look how quick that is, though. See how quick that is? You got to get ready for that, man. He is quick with that. Wait a second and then jump. Yep. And then he should be dead. Yep. Alright. So that's huge to keep the laser there, man. Use spread. Get your cluster. This is the best combo of the game, in my opinion. This guy fights the same as well. And once again, I'm going to be doing double shooting here. Double shooting. Don't want to line up with him, dude. Alright, there he goes. He's already on second phase. This guy's pretty easy, man. This is the boss from Super Contra Arcade. Super Contra. I think it might be that guy. No, I was going to say Operation C, but it's not supposed to be him. Alright, here we go. Last boss, guys. Here's a flamethrower that comes up right here. You do not want that, in my opinion. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to take out the first head on the left. Okay, immediately. And we're going to be double shooting the whole time. And then we're going to keep jumping up towards the center head. And we're going to keep shooting it. Because we don't want the other head to freaking stretch all the way to the other side of the screen and get us. Alright, here we go. We should be able to kill this guy easily. Yep. And then we're going to keep jumping up like this. And we want him to go up like he just did. That's what we want him to do. We don't want him to come down here by us. See how we're making him go up? Now here you got to shoot these guys. Just kill the enemies and then go back at it. See, he either ran into that head or he goes right there. That's what we want. We don't want him coming down at us. If you don't keep jumping, he will come down at you. He'll stretch all the way to the corner of the screen. He'll kill you. Here we're going to use laser to try to get the best minigame. And I'm going to pause it and I'm going to show you what minigames I like. Because matter of fact, I can't even dodge all the minigames. So I am not the best at it. So the minigame I want is the top blue one right now. The top blue one's good. And the grayish one next to it is not bad. That one's not bad. And what I'm going to do to make things a little bit easier is I'm going to hold the right shoulder, which is going to cause me to just stand there. And it won't let me run back and forth. It lets me plant my feet and just take a shot. So I'm going to get very close to this boss where they're going around so that I can be super accurate. Because let me tell you, the red one on top, the orange and black one, that one I don't even know how to dodge. I cannot dodge that one. So if I hit that one, we might be seeing a game over here. Okay? So it's the blue ball on top is what I want. And I'll show you why when I get it. So I'm going to stand all the way over to the left. And you just get free shots. And I'll explain it from there. Ooh, shit. Well, that's not bad. That's the minigame one. So that one hands out a bunch of things. But we have what we want. So we're not too worried about that. So we're going to try again here. That's the better one, though. If you're going to make a mistake, you want to do that. Oh, we just did it again. It's like, I swear to God, it's like maybe input lag. Oh, fuck, that one almost got me, dude, when he came over there like that. So you got to watch out for that, but I like to stay over to the left like I am. That's what I like to do. There you go. You stand all the way to the left. You stand all the way to the left. You take your finger off of the D-pad. And you're going to jump so that you don't want to move left or right, dude. If you do at all, he's going to hit you. And then you press jump with B, and you're going to be double shooting with X and Y like we've been talking about. Okay? And that's going to do the most damage that you can do to this guy. You're going to need to do this a lot because he's got a lot of life, guys, on hard. He's got a ton of life. Alright. There we go. We did it again. Getting in sync here. You know, it's probably be a 1cc if we wouldn't have screwed up on that airship boss so bad. That was bad. We lost like 4 lives there. Keep getting it. Doing well. Like I said, my finger is not on the D-pad. Take your finger off the D-pad so that you don't accidentally run over. It'd be terrible to get the mini game you want and then you fucking die on the mini game you want. That would be terrible, because it's hard enough to match all that up and get what you want. There we go. So we got an extra life, and we're going to go to the very last phase. On normal mode, you do not see this. On normal mode, you do not see this fight. So here we go. We got to jump onto the helicopter, and then his ass is going to start chasing us. And I'll show you kind of what to do, if I can do it correctly. We have some cushion here because we have 3 lives. But we're going to be double shooting here because we want to do the most damage that we can do. So, okay, let me show you. You're going to want to stay in the middle, and he's going to come climbing up like that. Okay. What he does is if when you stay in the center, either you have to either he rams up and he tries to hit you in the center with his head where all the spikes are, or he swings his left arm all the way over or his right arm all the way over. And if he swings his right arm all the way over, you have to jump to the left. Swings his left all the way over, you swing to the right. And like I said, I try to stay in the middle. Now, I'm not perfect at this. He doesn't have much life. You want to use bombs if you die. Use your fucking bombs if you die. And stay focused. We have a cushion here with 3 lives, and we're going to be shooting down at him. You just got to shoot down at him in the center, and that's where that's where you hit him. Oh, he already got me. Oh, I got hit again. There we go, he's dead. So, that's game, guys. That's what you do. But it's almost like those arms, too. Sometimes they curl all the way around. They're just tough to dodge, man. It's a tough thing to dodge. But that's the game. He doesn't have a lot of life, man. So, as long as you get there with a couple lives, you're usually pretty good. Especially if you can really get some shots on him with your cluster and your laser. And then when you die, you only lose one of your guns. So take your other one out, being cluster, laser, or whatever you have, and put shots on them. So that's the game on hard. I know we did not 1cc it, but the whole point of this was to help. And I hope that, especially Matthew and G-Men, I hope that this helped you. I hope that it leads you to victory. Megadan always wants to see others do what he's doing. That's what I can do. And if I can do something to help you guys, that's what I want to do. I am not here to hog it or anything like that. I want you guys to do the same things I'm doing and succeed. And we can all beat these tough games. So, if you have any questions, hit me up. If you want to see a more perfect gameplay, I have a 1cc on hard on my channel. Just type in Contra 3 SNES MEGADAN29, and that'll be my 1cc video. And it helped me on this playthrough because I just looked back at what I did. I was like, what did I do? Because I was forgetting some of the parts. But this game takes a lot of memorization. I do think that this is one of the hardest Contras. I think personally this is the hardest Contra so far that I've played. And it's tough, guys. So keep bearing through it. Keep fighting. Don't give up. Don't switch to other games. Memorize it. Use my video. If you have any questions, use me as a tool. I'll be there to cheer you on. Let's do this. Retro gaming community. Let's all beat this game. Let's go.